My name is Erwin Dillard. I'm a sculptor based in Queens, New York. I'm originally from the southern United States, where I studied sculpture at the Ringling College of Art and Design. I started working with glass about 10 years ago. Being from the South, that really influenced my practice. When I was working on my graduate studies, I had this huge collective body of knowledge to work with. And that was the time when I really honed in on my personal voice and started to realize my own artistic vision. So sculpture for me became a way to synthesize all those structures of understanding and knowing and power to reimagine the world. They are my imagination of what it would be like to create an immortal object and utilize matter to affect the immaterial world around us. So my course is more about understanding how glass works as a material rather than creating an actual object. One of my favorite things to teach is cast glass, which is actually where I started out with in the material. The students get to understand the property of the material from its most kind of inert state to a semi-fluid state. There are a lot of conditions that have to be met in order for the process to even work correctly. And often the way we want something to look or exist in the world is very different from what can actually be made. Managing those expectations is probably the greatest objective of my course, and to focus on understanding the necessary conditions for creation as well as the limitations of the process. When you come to Jingdezhen, you see the amalgamations of thousands of year tradition and the rapid rise of industrialization. There are so many unique objects being created every day at and outside of the residency. It really started to make me wonder about the place of unique art objects within the context, a place that is essentially unyielding in its making. The scale at which things are created and sold was really unimaginable or hard for me to comprehend. So as an artist who makes objects, it was a real challenge to recontextualize my work in this particular place. My time at the Art Center has given me a lot of time to reflect and think about what I want from my own work. It put my practice in a radical new context, one that I don't think could happen anywhere else. Being in China has been like seeing an origin of the world, a major arterial pathway that defines the past, the present, and the future all at once.